Today, we're going to play Return of the Obra Dinn. It has been getting a lot of positive feedback from the community of people who play weird indie games, which I guess I belong to. So it's a murder mystery on a boat, and it's about insurance or something. We're gonna check it out. I'm gonna solve a bunch of fates. Lost at Sea, 1803. The good ship Obra Dinn. Built 1796, London. Bunch of information. Contact East India Company, London office for inquiries or testimony. Cool. Yes, let's do that. Are we loading? What's happening? How long do I stay on this? Oh, okay. Oh, hello. The Honourable East India Company. Attention, Chief Inspector, Insurance and Claims, London office. The Obra Dinn has returned. Dispatch to Falmouth immediately and prepare a full assessment. Okay, I will do that. Oh, hitting the spacebar seemed to have progressed something. Okay.
Company man woke me up. Said you'd need ferry to the Obra Dinn. Not many eager for that job.
I'm glad you're up for the task.
Seems a bit late if you ask.
I didn't.
What's in the box?
I don't know. I'll hoist it up in a few minutes.
Hey! How?
Carefully.
Okay, so obviously the presentation of this game. This is what it's most famous for, I think, is okay, so I can move around. Is the fact that it looks like an old game from like the early 80s. It's rendered in 3D, but each frame is designed to look like it's like an early 80s adventure game, like what was it, The Hobbit? I remember playing. Okay, so I hit the space bar, and that results in me climbing a ladder. So I gotta remember the space bar. It seems to do things that other buttons don't do. We've got a, what was this thing called? Is this the capstan? Or is this the, I don't know. I'm on a boat! I'm on a boat. Should we go up here? Yeah, seems to be an abandoned boat. But hey there, Death Crow and Fritters. So far the Obra Dinn is, the Obra Dinn has got some nasty stuff on it. Okay, so the Obra Dinn so far is a brown boat in a brown world. And I am an insurance claims type person, I guess. I'm from the company that owns this boat, hired this boat. I'm from a company, and this company wants me to figure out what's going on with this boat. So far... What?
It's too heavy!
Fine. Guess this guy needs some help. Where did I come up? Was it over here? I thought I came up on... Oh, yeah, I can see his oar. I don't have a jump button. Can I get him... Is there a crane or anything? Is there something that I can do to help him lift...
It's too heavy!
Oh, dude! Dude!
Lift it yourself!
Okay, okay. Sheesh. Whatever you say, man.
It's too heavy. Take it yourself or open it here.
Alright, fine. So it's got a book. I've heard the book is important. D. Okay, D. Return of the Obra Dinn, a catalogue of adventure and tragedy, 1807. I trust that you now find yourself aboard the Obra Dinn. I expected this day to come, and my every intention was to tell the ship's strange tale within the pages of this book. Regrettably, failing health has allowed me to produce only the basic outline that follows. Your presence on the Obra Dinn is critical. I leave the discovery of its fate and the completion of this book in your hands. And the next few pages will seem bewildering at first. All will make sense in time. Use the pocket watch to determine the identity and fate of everyone aboard. Complete each chapter accurately and return the book by guaranteed post to the French Office of Affairs in Morocco. The bargain chapter will remain unknown to you. I possess the details within, but have elected to keep them private for now. Henry Evans. Okay, so I can skip ahead to different parts. Deck plans. Okay, so we got a passenger manifest, and I need to fill in what happened to each person. I don't know yet. And sketches of life aboard the Obra Dinn. So I can just see all of these people. Justice at sea. What are they shooting? Oh, they're shooting a prisoner. Oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. That's loose cargo. So, okay, so as I explore, I guess this will be filled in, and then I have to decide what the fate of each person was, because apparently everyone on this boat is dead. How do I get out of this book? Hitting escape turns the pages. Or is it just going back? It's going backwards in the direction I went. Skim through the entire book first? Really? Okay, okay. Do 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 do. Oh, there are so many chapters. So many chapters. The Doom. Bargain. And then this one is going to... This chapter will remain unknown until you leave the ship and return the book to me. Okay. Escape. The end. Huh. The glossary. Captain. Head officer in command of the ship. The mate. Okay, so a bunch of that. And then tab opens and closes the book. Okay. And I've got a compass, amulet, pocket watch, memento mortem, remember death. All right, I've got that thing. So the box with a book and a magic amulet in it was too heavy. This guy's a wimp. All right, so now I've got a thing. Maybe it'll make... See, oh, so I've got... Okay.
Captain! Open the door! Kick it in. Ah! Lest we break it down and take more than those shells!
You bastards may take exactly what I give you!
Okay, so I'm seeing a scene in which the captain, I imagine, is shooting some guys who wanted to take some shells from his cabin? I can't get past the captain. So I can't look inside to see what he had in there, I guess. But it looks like this might be the dead body that I found on the deck. Oh, can I... Okay, so I can't interact with any of this. I can't open doors. Can I go upstairs? Oh, who's this guy? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Do I have a limited time? Alright, so somebody So near the end of the story, a gun was used there. Left a corpse. 3 others were present. Who is this? How did they die? So I know how this guy is this guy also this guy? So it seems like the captain killed that guy. This unknown soul with an unknown fate was shot with a gun by Captain Robert Witterell. I don't know who they are. So I assume this guy is this guy. Corpse is here. 3 others were present. Okay, and then these guys are the ones who were present? Okay, so, Interesting. So I'm backing out of that because I think I've put down all the information I can figure out. Hey there, awesome Twitch dude. Okay, so I'm up... Whoa, wait. I'm up here now. So this guy came up here with a knife. Is this door... Does this door lead out of the scene? Have I learned everything I could from this? It's interesting. So I'm not going to be able to identify faces and things like that with this art style. It's just people look too much like each other, and so the game is bridging a lot of those gaps for me. It's you know, highlighting portraits, telling me this person is the person who was shot. Right here. That's the same guy. And it's just telling me that. So, is this... So we got a guy with no beard and a cap. Got a guy with a hat and a mustache and a soul patch. So this... Is this the guy with the cap? This guy doesn't seem to be any of the characters in that picture because he has either no beard or a light-colored beard. And this guy has got the mustache and soul patch. So, okay, maybe I actually can identify people by their faces. So this one... Memories where this person appears can be navigated from here. So okay, so it's just got like a bunch of collections, so like all of a bunch of connections between all the different pieces of data I can pick up. Okay, so I can bookmark stuff. I don't quite understand how that worked. The person's face is no longer blurred, which means they can now be identified. Use the book and the pocket watch to gather enough information to deduce their identity. Revisit memories on the ship using the pocket watch to study relationships, appearances, and activities. Use a book map, crew manifest, and artist sketches, 2 to 4, along with the individual conversation logs to find clues about... there were 60 people on the ship when it left England. Determining everyone's identity and fate will not be easy. Decisive information is rare. You'll have to make assumptions using partial information. Some identities may only be revealed through a process of elimination. Good luck. All right, so I think this is the captain. I don't know who this is, but he shot him. All right. Well, if this is all we can gather from this, let's walk through this mysterious door and see what happens next. Oh, the odd fly says press E when looking at a person. I didn't do that. Let's see if I can go back to this scene. Okay, press E when looking at a person.
Captain, open the door. Kick it in.
Oh,
Lest we break it down.
interesting.
Into more than those shells.
Why did it not teach me how to do that?
You bastards may take exactly what I give you.
It tells me, okay, yeah, so it's, I don't have to guess who it's identifying in the photos. If I hit E when I'm looking at a person, it will tell me it definitely means this person. Well, that's cool. So yeah, so they've got this, they're really, really working hard to give me as much information as they can, which is cool. So does this guy appear in any of the... Oh, he's up here in the back. He's got a knife, but I don't think we know anything else useful about him yet. Thanks, the Oddfly, for pointing that out. Okay, well, let's see if there's anything else we can examine with our pocket watch. Our magical... Whoa! Another... These were not here before. Pretty sure. Use my magic death clock.
Where are they? Must be in here someplace.
They're at the bottom of the sea.
That's a lie.
Okay, so we've got this person who is... is this the captain? I think this is the captain. And then we got this person who is again that guy. So he's getting his throat slashed by the captain. And is there anything else here that's relevant? Kind of like this soundtrack. Okay, so let's look in our book. Okay, inside the captain's quarters. Who is this and how did they die? Well, I know how they died. They were cut, clubbed, crushed, decapitated. Not quite decapitated. Knifed. They were knifed by the captain. This unknown soul was knifed by the captain. He's associated with 2 memories. Where are they? Oh, sorry. I don't have to answer that question. He's just asking where something is. 2 others were present? Oh, is that guy still out there? Okay, so that other guy is... Oh, hello! This guy is totally about to sneak up on the captain. Maybe he is. Actually, I saw another corpse over here, didn't I? Oh, boy. All right, well, how do I get out of here? Oh, is this door at the same place every time? Here we go. Hey there, Turvo Ma. All right, so looked at this guy. So let's go look at this guy now. Ooh. Okay, so the captain was just knifed by this dude, and this dude was clubbed by the captain using a thing. Got a thing. So this is still that same guy from the top. All right, so again inside the captain quarters. What do I? I don't have a place to identify that guy. Why don't I? Do I need to see more stuff? Do I need to look around more before it'll let me use my book? The weird visual things that they do in this game to like show you information. It's like, I mean, you could have done a lot of different things. The stuff they chose was particularly interesting. Okay, so it requires me to spend a certain amount of time on the scene before it will fill in the book, I guess. Okay, so I don't know who this is, but I do know they were clubbed by the captain. Sounds good. One other person was present. And I think that's all we know. Okay, so now the door's open again. So I'm just walking step by step through a series of scenes from this chapter of the book. So now we've got the same set of dead people. Is this all I can glean? Oh! Who's this?
Abigail. Your brother. My friend. I shot him. Dead.
Abigail's brother is the one he shot dead.
You. Soon, my love.
It's his brother-in-law. Or something like that.
Please forgive me. For everything.
Oh! Ew! You picked a dramatic way to do that, and... Oh, wait, this is Abigail? Is this... Wait. So that is someone named Abigail. Okay, cool. This is Abigail. 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 At least I assume he's talking to Abigail. Oh, there it is. Abigail Hoskett Witterell. Okay, so Hoskett means her brother is probably named Hoskett. So, he's no longer an unknown soul. This guy is someone named Hoskett. He's the first mate. This may or may not be correct. Fates are validated in sets of 3. Correctly identify at least 3 people and their fates to have inspiration typeset into the book. Okay. So I write it down, then eventually it becomes solid once we verify that it's correct. Okay, that's neat. So this is Abigail, and then, of course, this guy is the captain, and he died by his own hand. What's the right... Okay, so... Oh, right, I have to hang out in here for a little while, for some reason, before it will let me enter the new memory. The ship is so tight. Oh no, my vision! It's a foot! Yeah, Cloudcraft is suggesting that maybe it takes its time to let me go into the book because it wants to force me to examine more details. Because it would be very easy for me to just sort of rush through and just look at a few key things and miss stuff. And so I think they're trying to encourage me to just take whatever time I have to look around and do something. So Captain Robert Witcherell shot the gun by himself. Maybe... Oh, suicide. There we go. Suicide by gun. Shot himself. Okay, there we go. So he shot himself. He said something about Abigail, and no one else was present. Ish. Okay. So now the door is open. It says no one else was present. That means she must be dead. Man, I'm betting that there are probably cops who played this game who are like, why don't I get one of those magical time things that lets me look at old murder scenes? Okay, so I've done 4 thingies. Cool. Oh, so we've got this right here. Martin. So, Abigail's shouting to Martin. Where is he? Okay, so this guy might be Martin? I don't know. This seems like it's definitely Abigail. What? What? What the heck? Okay, so this guy is all... Oh, man. So I don't know if this is actually the moment these people died. There seem to be several of them, though. Okay, so Abigail was crushed by a mast? Is this some kind of stick? I think we've got all of our masts, don't we? Oh, I don't know. Oh, Cloudcraft points out that he loves it in that scene with the captain. You could track the guy who ends up trying to sneak up on the captain from behind from the very first scene. It's like this guy doesn't actually become important until later, but he's always there, and you can just sort of like watch the whole thing come together like a Rube Goldberg device. So, okay, this is Abigail. She met an unknown fate. No, she did not. She was crushed by rigging. I mean, I think that makes sense, right? Oh, good. Wait, did I not get the other ones correct? Did I not get the other ones correct? It only now is telling me that I got some right? Oh, wait, I didn't identify them yet. That's what it was. Okay, so it's not that I got them wrong. I just didn't complete them. Okay, cool. That makes more sense. All right, so I did that. I guess they only have one person dying per scene, right? So it's interesting that they start with the end of the story where very simple murder mystery type stuff is happening. base's action? Wait, what does this do? What? That's half a guy. What's happening here? Okay, so there's just... Is this telling me about another death I can follow up on? Oh, what? It's... Okay, so this is not something that's physically here, but it's like a shadow of that thing. So now I can go and find out what happened to this guy since I unlocked him in the other memory. This is going to be a gross shit by the time I'm done with it. So he was ripped in half by a beast. Cool. Oh, he's Mr. Tattooed Guy. Okay, cool. He gave him a very recognizable torso. And this guy is this guy with the stripy tank top. He's trying to help. This guy is trying to help too, I guess. Everyone's just trying to survive. This guy's tossing a gun to that guy? Alright. Mr. Hat, Mr. Topham Hat is tossing a... No! Alright. So Fortis points out that it seems like there might be people who flew overboard. Yeah, so I think that I might need, because some people are just simply not on the boat, I need to use memories within memories. I need to find their death in someone else's memory, or their body in someone else's memory, and then use that body to generate a shadow of them on the ship that I could then use to look up their own death. So I don't know who he is, but he was, what, ripped? Torn apart by a terrible beast. 12 others were present. Holy crap. Everybody was there. Oh, that's our Witterel. Wait, that's the captain back there? Or is that... Yeah. Huh. Interesting. I like they did this in 2 different photos. Like, to get everybody in the frame, like, they had to, like, pull from 2 different pictures. Oh, man. It's shaking. Who else are we going to find? Somebody over here? Somebody already dead? Could I have done this anywhere? And it would have just... Was that procedural? Because I could have pushed the button anywhere, right? And what is that in the distance? What is that star-looking thing? I'm impressed by the technical side of this game is kind of... I mean, the design of it is really impressive. Figuring out a mystery is a hard thing to simulate. But just the weird technical things they're doing are also really impressive. Go on. Hold on! So much of this game is auditory, right? Throw it, throw the powder. Okay, so this guy's got ropes on him. Is this guy exploded? Was he being grabbed and he got exploded by somebody throwing a bomb at him? That's kind of what it looks like. So this is that guy, whoever he is. He was being grabbed by the beast and he got blown up by... Was it this guy that threw it? Looks like maybe. Oh, and look, all these people too. See, they're probably acting out some story of their own that is interesting and crazy. Trifferma points out that some of the passengers don't even speak English, and it's fun to play through the game and try to figure who they are with even less information available from them. So I don't know who this is, but burned? Is that what we want to say? Exploded? Was blasted by an explosion. Get to the main bit quick. Whoops. 5 others present. Now the door's open, but I'm curious. Oh. Oh, dang! I can't investigate the goat? Notice the ship is askew. It's like leaning over on one side. So, oh, this is the guy who got ripped in half. Because earlier on in the story, he's doing this. The guy's bringing up guns. Is that the guy who threw a gun to somebody? Or, no, I think he was having the gun thrown to him. Or maybe he was throwing the gun to the guy. Maybe that's what this was. Maybe I misinterpreted who threw a gun to whom. I wonder if I'll be able... Oh, hello. What do you bet that's who I'm... The next person I investigate. Oh, maybe not. This person seems like they're in trouble. But I guess I'm not here to investigate them right now. Fortune says it looks like that guy's falling down the stairs. Alright, well I didn't get a route to another corpse from that. Oh, but there is another corpse right there. Squish. Oh. Oh, that looks terrible. Okay, so crushed by cannon appears to be his situation. He's like, stop, it's good, find your footing. This person's like, what's going on? I gotta save this person who is decapitated? That's gonna be a fun one. So, okay, it is still a monster. I was wondering if this is a different thing, if there's like a sea battle or something. So is this going on at the same time? No, okay, so something different is happening on the stairs right now than was happening before. No, I want to go in here! Yeah, I agree. The person falling overboard, they probably have drowned, but I wasn't given the opportunity to try to describe their death, so... So I don't know if that means I need to hunt them down, because it does look like they drowned. So this person was crushed by a cannon. Cool. So, yeah, so I'm wondering, am I going to get a separate opportunity to deal with that person who went overboard? Or am I supposed to kind of go back and find that person, like after I've done all the easy stuff? Go back and find that person and identify them and claim that they drowned. As I suspected, I think we're going back to the person who was decapitated over here. I should try moving more before I use that next time, just to see what it does. All right. Ugh. The fuse, huh? Oh. So a cannon that was on its side, grabbed by the monster, was already lit, and it just blew this guy's head off. Oh, that's great. And I think the cannon over here hasn't yet crushed the guy. Like, I'm not sure which guy it was that got crushed. Was it this person? No! That's that other guy that later on was mutinying. Same with this guy, I'm pretty sure. And this is the guy who's torn in half. So you start recognizing these characters. Oh, that's interesting. The Doom. All right. Unknown soul was decapitated. Wait, what? Do we want to say shot? Blasted with a cannon by a terrible beast? I think that's close to what was going on, right? That finding people's names is going to be the hard part. Maybe there's just a whole different flavor of scene that's going to start filling the names in. All right, so who else are we looking at now? Okay, so there's a dead body already crushed by the cannon. Okay, so this is where I found the first guy. Oh, I can't move. Okay, so the little cloud thing is not procedural. It just knows exactly where I am where it starts, and so they've scripted each of these moves. That makes so much more sense. Yeah, and Argle Booster was saying the same thing. Oh, did I miss anything important there? Okay, so... Oh, this guy was crushed by the beast grabbing the cannon. And... Okay, these guys are in the process of lighting a fuse. It's the same group of guys over here that were, yeah, lighting the fuse. And so, was this the cannon that fired? And blew the other guy's face off? It's pretty good yo-ho-ho maritime music, a little bit. It doesn't quite have that attitude, but it's like... This feels like pirate music a little bit to me. Not pirate music, but, you know, like old-time maritime music. Okay, so let's make sure that... Okay. Yeah, they didn't say any names or anything like that. So this guy was crushed. No, he was crushed by... He was crushed by the beast. And so, somebody in here said that, that sometimes you can get close enough. Like that particular one, it might tolerate getting crushed by a cannon or getting crushed by the beast, for instance, because it's easy for me to misinterpret it. And so I imagine that maybe, and I don't know this for sure, but I imagine maybe the designers are able to define like specific, like define different possible valid solutions, you know, based on what they think is a reasonable interpretation of the scene. All right, so I'm in here. Looks like, okay, so they opened the door. I think I heard the magic door. Yeah, heard the magic door. So now I can leave this series of events that killed several people. It's interesting how there's like, it feels like there's multiple layers of fantasy involved in this. Like sometimes I'm like a couple steps deep in watching weird stuff. Is this one I've already seen? Oh yeah, so this is the one I already did that had the loose cannon. That's right. Okay, so I'm just reviewing something I've already seen. But, okay, now that I've done it, I can leave anytime. Okay, so that's one I've already done. That's one I've already done. Are there any that I haven't? Did a pretty good job of cleaning up the bodies. Oh, it's locked. There's little symbols on the door to tell you if it's locked or not. That's interesting. Nope. Hey, stop. Don't close in my face, jerk door. And with that, it's 1 o'clock, and I need to go to grab some food before I get back to work. So, okay, this is a fascinating game. I've never played a game like this before. Like, there's a couple games I played recently that have done things that are similar. Do Not Feed the Monkeys, for instance, has you piecing together phrases about mysteries you're trying to solve, and Phantom Doctrine, on a much lighter level, has you connecting stories of different events based on matching keywords. And so it's interesting to see like multiple games that I've played just in the past couple of months, all trying to like get to the certain idea of letting the player solve a mystery in a semi-freeform way, but still like locking them into solutions that can be judged and understood by the game. That's really cool. Oh, Cloudcraft just said, I think you can change the aesthetic. So this this game right here is definitely the one that takes it the furthest. Though I mean, I don't know. Do Not Feed the Monkeys. Do Not Feed the Monkeys is pretty clever too in the way that it sends you in a lot of different places, a lot of different directions, trying to solve the mystery. Oh look, a knife and some blood. I bet that's what I'm gonna do next. So, oh, what is this? Okay, do I have a IBM 5151? Okay, so it's just a different color scheme, I think. I don't think that's actually different in terms of like the way it's rendered. I don't think it's actually different. Zenith ZVM 1240. Oh man, cool, cool. Commodore 1084. IBM 8503. LCD, like an early LCD screen. My dad had a red and black one of these. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm on board. All right. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Quit to title. It is auto-saved. I like that it reassures me that it's auto-saved. But, yeah, let me scooch out of here. Yeah, so that was Legend of the Obra Dinn. I'm going to look into that a little bit more. I mean, I don't know how long people would want to watch me solve the mystery, but if you like that, go check it out. There's apparently a ton to discover.